Hey guys, it's Amber here with Gear Up, and I've got another bug out build out video series coming your way. Today we are going to be discussing solar powered items that you should consider to have inside your bug out bag. We're in 2023. We're in the second century, 21st, 22nd century, whatever it is. I don't know how the century thing works. Everything is powered by technology, and you need to be able to stay connected to the world in one way or the other in most situations. So we're going to talk solar powered items to consider to have in your bug out bag, whether it's at home or in the car. Especially us Floridians, these are must-haves with hurricane season and how we lose power and such. Before we get into that, new website is live. Gear Up FL, like the Florida State abbreviation.com. Go check it out. We should be good to go for online orders. We've already had a few online orders come since we've launched, so keep visiting. We appreciate the support, show the love. And before you continue on the video, hit us with that like below and subscribe to the channel. It helps a small business like ourselves go a long way on these social media platforms. So without further ado, let's get into the solar powered items. So first and foremost, the most important that you should have non-negotiable in your bug out bag is a waterproof solar power bank. Now, what this does is this collects charge from the sun itself and gives you the ability to charge your phones or charge other small type items, whether it's a rechargeable flashlight, which we'll get into in this series, or any other items that are battery operated. So this one is great. It comes with a carabiner, so you can kind of hook it on the outside of your bag. So while you're moving or while the bag's sitting, it's also able to collect charge from the sun. And it has dual USB outposts. So this is able to connect to most and all items that take a USB, even if it's like the iPhone takes a USB-C, I believe, and there's other types of USBs that work, and this one has the ports to be able to do that for you guys. Another solar panel option is this MOLLE compatible one with the power bank. This one is just a little bit higher end, so just to kind of give you some context on the back, it actually has a 3.7V lithium battery. The output is also a little bit higher with the dual USBs. The panel itself has 7.5 watts of solar panel ability, which is 2 watts higher, and then it has a monocrystalline cell. So this is just great overall. I mentioned the carabiner on this one. This one actually has the MOLLE case, so you can put it right on the outside of it, so it's collecting charge without you really noticing. And it's made of very high quality, durable material, so you don't have to worry about it falling apart and whatnot. In addition, it's foldable, so it can get very small, which is nice. And then it's got grommets, so if you need to hang it while you're outdoors or whatever, it's also a very good option. So I'm going to take this out and show you guys. This is what the actual solar panel portion of it looks like. Actually, this is there we go. So you see the ability to connect. Another little cord there to charge. There's your solar panel. 3 different areas, so it's easy to collect charge. By hooking this up, you now have a battery pack, which you're able to connect the USB ports here to be able to charge your devices. So just gives you a little bit more of a radius. It holds a longer battery life than like the smaller one. And then you got the MOLLE on the back. So if you keep it folded, great. You can keep it folded and on there, or you can literally open it up and have it folded so it's also collecting the charge. So this is one of our best-selling items on the higher end spectrum as far as solar panel is concerned, from both a price standpoint and from an effectability and efficiency standpoint. But I highly recommend, if you don't want to spend in the $100 range for something like this, I think we have like a $90 one that we're out of stock right now. I would just go with the $49.99 one, to be honest with you. The basic one gets you kind of the basic needs and stuff starting off. But you know your situation, you know what you're kind of preparing for. So just keep that in mind when you decide what kind of solar panel option you want to get. And we carry the ones from Rothko. There's a bunch of other brands out there, I'm sure, you can get your hands on. All will probably be similar price range wise. You may not need the overkill with the MOLLE. If you're powering with a group, I would definitely go with the bigger one. If you're a one person, like my initial bug out bag before I got married, it was this one. Now I have the MOLLE one because it's me and my wife and soon to be daughter coming the new year. Can't wait to meet her. So yeah, definitely solar power bank. keep your phones charged. Anything that needs a battery to charge, definitely a effective item to keep on hand. Another great item to have, especially here in Florida, but especially with bug out bags. This is a solar power flashlight radio. In addition to the ability to have the flashlight, which is powered by solar, you have a radio feature on this that can also function from a winding up method. So you wind it up and you also get charge on it. So it's kind of a double whammy there. You can rely on the solar charge, or you can also wind up to get what you need. Having a radio is also essential. In addition, on the top, there's a little blink and siren there, which is nice. This is a good item. It's unfortunate. It really annoys me how they've packaged this, just to be kind of transparent with you. But you got the hand crank LED light. They have like the Japanese writing on the back. I think they've paired up with a Japanese company, which there's nothing wrong with that. Japan makes some of the best electronics in the world. Like, look into that. But I don't love the packaging on this, if I'm being quite frank. The item itself is great, though. But if the packaging turns you off, this is what we have. You can probably find some other brands out there. Me personally, it doesn't really matter too much, but I'd rather not have the Japanese writing all over it. But a great item to have. You want to be connected to the world one way or the other. If your phone dies, if your solar power bank's not working, and it's an emergency type situation, you want to be able to hear what's going on. You need to be connected one way or the other. Having a radio, especially a wind-up radio that's also powered by solar, is a great item to have. In addition, having that flashlight's an extra feature. Lastly, the other item we have here is a pop-up solar lantern slash charger. So this is actually a fully solar powered. You got 3 light modes on this. You also have USB output, so it's also it gives you the ability to charge. I personally, you could pair both of these together. This is only $17.99, so you're not going to get as much juice from this one. It's going to have to constantly revamp, recharge. This one's going to give a little bit more. But if you need something just nick of time, get a little bit of juice, you're not using the light, this is a good option to have. In addition, at night, you can just pop it right up. It collects its charge, and you have a little night life in your light in your tent or wherever you're like staying or sleeping. So that's what we have from a solar charge standpoint. There's a bunch of other stuff out there. If you're talking on your home, we just have some solar panels in stock. We haven't even released them from an inventory, and a solar oven that I haven't even got into. But thinking more so bug out bags themselves, you're going to want power bank is number 1. Number 2, some way to connect to the outside world via radio, and then some form of light. So I'm going to do a light segment here eventually on flashlights, as well as like the safety light sticks, which everybody should also have. But you want something solar powered too, because you hope this stuff never fails, but there's always a chance the rechargeable battery can go bad. You run out of the safety light sticks, whatever it might be. So you want to have, for your contingency plan, for the items in your contingency plan and your backup plan, you want to have backup items for your items that are backing you up. I know that's a lot, but it's the truth. So you want to think, okay, if my plan A fails, where's my plan B? And then you can even get into plan C. You don't want to overpack and overindulge, but you do want to be prepared. So I appreciate you guys watching. Drop below what you think is essential from a solar charge standpoint for your bug out bags. I could be missing something. This is just, I'm a little limited because this is what my vendors have, so this is what I get in. But there might be some other great options out there that I'm not even aware of currently. So I'd love to hear your feedback. Comment below, like, hit us with that subscribe, and check us out online. All these items are available online at gearupfl.com. Someone commented on a past video saying no one uses www anymore. So I'm going to try to drop that. Not that old, but I still use the www. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope everybody has a great week and rest of your year.